He don't want no water. He don't want no bread. All he wants is meat.
Booker T shoots on Bayley.
Oh my goodness.
He's put his foot
This
in
is
his
a
mouth.
perfect connection to the Twitter account I want to plug later.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. I've seen videos.
Batista is down. Batista is down. Booker's the greatest guy. I miss him so much. Can we just have a moment of silence for Booker T on commentary?
I mean, he's on the pre-show panels.
No, I want him on commentary.
Someone meme it. Feel like pure shit. Just want Booker T back.
Yes. Like the day that they replaced him with Coach was one of the saddest days of my life.
Oh yeah, I mean, Coach is dreadful.
You know, I was excited at first because I used to love Coach, and then he came back and he was kind of not very good.
Well, I wasn't surprised. He was never very good.
He was never very good.
Like nostalgia goggles will really get you hard, but like for me, as a guy who didn't really watch the Attitude Era at all and just kind of dipped in and out the Ruthless Aggression era, I was always like, who the heck is this guy?
He's the Coach.
Well, no, but I knew who he was. His name came up on screen every time he talked, and I was annoyed by it.
Booker T has made a couple of comments about the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. When he was speaking about Sasha, he said, Smasher? Sasha is a major player.
Can I try and do a Booker T impression? I've never done it.
Go on, try it. Go on.
See, Sasha's a major player. She is one talent on the roster you can always be able to go to, and you know that she's going to deliver, especially in a big match. Bayley, the same thing. Even though I'm always on Bayley's case, Bayley is the quintessential worker. She could go out there and she may not be great at anything, but she's good at everything.
No, bad. Yeah, basically, he said it doesn't sound like it's a compliment, but I think he meant it as a compliment to say Bayley is basically a safe pair of hands, and I think is what he's trying to call her.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Jack of all trades. Yeah, basically.
Which is probably true, because if you're talking best in-ring workers, you wouldn't say Bayley. If you're talking best promos, you wouldn't say Bayley. But she is very good at everything.
I mean, the run that she's on now is the best Bayley we've seen, but that's because Sasha's with her.
She's the best. She's really grown into her heel role, so she's now she's a good heel promo.
Incredible.
She was always a good face promo. She's always been a lot of people that have been in WWE have said that their favorite opponent is Bayley just because she's a general. She's the ring general, I think, out of the lot of them, really. I mean, the only one that's close to being that amount of, out of the 4 horsewomen, who do you see calling a match, really?
What do you mean?
No, we drawing the curtain back here, we're all wrestling fans. We all know a little bit about how this stuff works. Who out of the 4 horsewomen do you think is going to be the best at telling a less experienced worker how a match is going to go if they're calling it in the ring?
Well, I would say Charlotte Flair.
I would disagree, actually. I think Charlotte is so. Charlotte's moveset is so incredible that I think it's Bayley because, like you say, Bayley is good at everything.
Yeah, I mean, Bayley. I was never the biggest fan of Hugger Bayley. When the takeover Brooklyn was incredible, but I was never the biggest fan of Hugger Bayley, especially when she came onto the main roster. I wasn't the biggest. I wasn't really into her.
They didn't really get her. They had
her being confused at a kendo stick. I mean,
yeah, exactly. They literally were handed female John Cena on a silver platter, and then decided to book her a bit like Eugene. I was a bit confused.
And then when she turned heel, I again wasn't too keen on it. But she's really, really grown into it. Along with Sasha, they are basically the mean girls of WWE. They just pick on everyone, no matter who they are. They pick on them, and it's funny.
It's what's amazing about their act right now is that it's satirizing everything that people said they were doing after WrestleMania, the WrestleMania where they dropped the tag belts.
I think what I love about the pair of them as well is they just volunteer each other. Sasha will face you tonight.
What? Yeah, no, that's be leading into a bigger story down the line, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And Sasha did respond to Booker's comment saying, "We're better than Harlem Heat. Now, can you dig that, sucker? Hashtag Sasha free shows. Hashtag Bayley free brands." Obviously, all hyping Sasha up at the moment for her Raw Women's title opportunity against Asuka at Extreme Rules.
Also, single-handedly destroying AEW in the ratings or something. Sasha Banks is a draw confirmed, but we all need that.
I would say, to your question about the Four Horsewomen, I'd say Sasha would probably be the one. If I was in the position to work with one of them, Sasha would be the one I'd pick, because.
So you basically, what you're saying is that you want to grapple with Sasha while you're both not wearing a lot of clothes.
Yeah. No. You know what I mean. Don't twist my words. Don't take it out of context. And what is your opinion on the whole Sasha Bayley situation with Booker T?
I don't think there's any heat there. I think they're just playing it up like they know how to do social media. They just like having a bit of fun with it. Like, obviously Booker didn't mean anything bad by it. Yeah, I think it's just a bit of harmless fun, to be honest.
I mean, I will say that's one thing Bayley does have, and that is her Twitter game is strong. Her Twitter game is really, really good, as is Sasha's. They do use it very well.
No other business. I'm just going to plug the Twitter account that I usually would plug when you go, Joe, what about that? Honestly, it's just brought me joy. It's kind of reminded me why I love wrestling. Everybody follow _Black Snow. It is just the greatest.
Is this the Booker T one?
What do you think, mate?
I assume it is, but because it doesn't have any relation to Booker T in the title.
Well, it doesn't have any relation to Booker T in the title. Well, Rhys, what was his name when he on commentary at TNA?
Well, he called himself Black Snow, didn't he?
There we go.
Did he?
When him and Kevin Nash were commentating.
Oh yeah.
Underscore Black Snow.
Yeah.
It's not coming up.
There's two S's.
Two S's.
Oh. That makes sense. There we go. Got it. I'll follow that one as well whilst I'm at it. Would you have anything to plug, Rhys?
No, I don't. But I suppose the one thing I do want to ask is, the time when Michael Cole said that Jerry Lawler had anal bleeding.
What?
And Booker T was like,
"What?
Was that a work, or was that like actually happening?"
No, it was a work. It was a work. Booker T wouldn't have reacted like that if it wasn't a work.
Because I saw that clip this morning on that Twitter account.
Yeah, you were just like, was it a work or not? Amazing.
Before we end, I'm going to ask both of you, what is your favourite Booker T commentary moment?
Oh my god. Oh, there's just so many.
The one I'm just thinking of is his hilarity in the Royal Rumble with him, Cole, and Lawler was just hilarious. It just really cracked me up. I don't know why.
He don't want no water. He don't want no bread. All he wants is meat.
Wasn't there one where he's entering into the Rumble? Oh, this could have been TNA actually. He's entering into some kind of Rumble, but he's like the commentator.
That's the Royal Rumble.
He starts talking up how dangerous Booker T is as Black Snow, and then he stays on commentary when he runs into the ring and starts a beatdown. Right?
Is that the TNA one? Because he did it in WWE. Yeah. It was him, Lawler, and Cole on commentary. Lawler went in, Cole went in, and then Booker went in, and Booker obviously did the best.
That would have been.
But he just mugs off Cole royally. He just spends like the entire time mugging Cole off because Cole's trying to get his shirt off. And he's like, "Get your shirt off, man. Come on. Get out the way."
I completely forgot this was a thing as well. Batista is down. Batista is down.
I mean, I think the most glaringly obvious one is D-Bry on my Fave 5.
Oh, the Fave 5 thing is incredible.
And he never called Daniel Bryan, he called him D-Bry.
Like, the Fave 5 thing is amazing. One of my favorite memes of all time is just Booker T smiling at the camera and saying every single participant in this Royal Rumble is in my Fave 5.